Hey guys, Happy New Year. It is officially 1 week into 2019, and I wanted to make this video to share a little secret or a trick that you can do whenever you may be sliding back into old habits. So at the start of the new year, we all know that everybody makes resolutions. It's like the thing to do. Set these ginormous goals for yourself, write down what you want, and all of a sudden try to implement it and make this the best year ever. And I was at the vet last week, taking my cat to the vet, and the doctor was talking to me about how he goes to the YMCA and he does yoga and he works out at the YMCA with his family, and that every January when he goes, the parking lot is packed and there's tons and tons of people there and he can hardly get into a parking space, and then after a few weeks it clears out and everybody's gone. And it got me to thinking how common it is to really start strong and maybe be a weak finisher or slide into your old habits that keep you stuck, things that you're trying to undo, you're trying to get away from. So I wanted to give you a little trick that you can practice, put into practice on a daily basis. Maybe do it 3 to 4 times per day to help you become more aware of the times when you start to slide back into your old patterns. Maybe you've made some big financial goals in your business for 2019. Maybe you've decided to wake up earlier. Maybe you've committed to working out more. That's a giant one. Fitness is huge. I think gym memberships and yoga studio memberships go up like exponentially in January because everybody's like getting on the wagon. Maybe you are trying to quit your part-time job or your full-time job that you don't really like so that you can do something that you love to do your heart's calling and start your own business. Whatever your big goals may be, bringing awareness to the times when you start to slide into your old patterns can be really beneficial, as it helps you to understand what might be causing you an outside trigger to slide back into your pattern. So this is a little trick that I learned when I was going through yoga therapy training. So if you don't already know, in addition to doing business support and online business management for other life coaches and wellness practitioners, I'm also a yoga teacher and a yoga therapist. And this was a trick that my teacher passed to us, and it's called a 20-second awareness break. And it really requires no crazy exercises or not a lot of effort really on your part, except one small thing is that whatever you're doing, you could be washing the dishes, you could be driving the car, you could be on Facebook, you could be doing, your laundry, you could be at your desk working away on a project for 20 seconds. Without really stopping what you're doing. You can stop what you're doing if you want, but you don't have to. Can you zoom your focus out a little bit and become keenly and acutely aware of your surroundings, of the thoughts that are going through your mind, of the sounds, of any smells. Really become in tune and present to what's going on. So really amp up your awareness around what you're doing. You might find that when you do this, you're doing something that's sabotaging your goal. You're doing something that's sabotaging or taking away from what it is, the new pattern, the new goal, the new habit that you wanted to establish for 2019. So it often takes a lot of energy and a lot of awareness, hence these 20-second awareness breaks, to break an old habit. We get very ingrained when we do something over and over and over again. The groove or the pattern, the neuropathway, that's the word I'm looking for. The neuropathway and the brain becomes very strong. And that groove to do that pattern over and over and over again becomes very, very deep and connected. So in order to do something else, and consistently do something else until it becomes habit, it takes quite a bit of energy. So the 20-second awareness break for 20 seconds, 3 to 4 times a day. Try to do this 3 to 4 times a day for at least 1 week, 7 days. Can you just become observant of what you're doing? Don't really need to stop your activity or stop your train of thought per se, but can you just for a moment pull back your focus and notice? Try not to judge yourself if you're doing something bad or doing something that's sabotaging, or scrolling mindlessly on Facebook, for example. And notice what you're doing. And once you've noticed what you're doing, maybe in that moment, if you do catch yourself doing something that's taking away from your goal, you have the choice to choose differently. Maybe readjust, or say, hey, I'm doing that thing again that I always do, or hey, I'm wasting my time here, or hey, I'm not really focused as I would like to be. And in those 20 seconds, you have the opportunity to choose differently. So that is my trick. That's my little tidbit that I'd like to share with you today, is a 20-second awareness break. If you try it, let me know. Drop a comment below. Tell me how it worked out for you. Tell me what you noticed, especially if you do this consistently over several days. You may notice patterns. You may notice you tune out, or you zone out, or you get really distracted when something happens, when you have a trigger happen. So the whole idea is to bring awareness so that you can stay connected to your goals, to your New Year's resolutions, if you are a believer in resolutions, and continue to make better choices for your life. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.